And there we have it, people. Arsenal nil, Liverpool 2. FA Cup third round. We are knocked out at our own gaff. Let's get into it. After winning 1-6, you would think the manager would come into this game looking for a win. You knew the lineup was going to be changed. Jesus, who's always injured after having 2 knee surgeries since being with us, is out again due to a knee injury. Instead of putting Martinelli down the middle, instead of putting Trossard down the middle, he tries Havertz, the $65 million waste man, Kai Havertz. He puts Reece Nelson out left. He keeps Saka in the team. We started like a house on fire in the first 20 minutes. We were all over Liverpool. We couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. How many opportunities did Kai Havertz have and he couldn't put it in the back of the net? Reece Nelson, within the first minute, is through on goal. Instead of trying to dink the keeper, he goes around the keeper and he puts the ball at the side netting. Havertz with missed a header, just like he missed against PSV. Open header at the far post, he couldn't put it in. Odegaard on his left foot hits the crossbar. And even with all of these chances, you just knew, just like in the past few games, whether it was Wolves, whether it was Brighton, whether it was Aston Villa, whether it was West Ham, whether it was Fulham, you waste opportunities. If you don't take your opportunities, you could be punished. We had our signs early where Darwin Núñez hit or missed an open header from a set piece. On our counterattack play, Trent hit the crossbar. We go into halftime 0-0, and you knew we were just holding on because we wasn't showing anything. Saka was horrendous today on the right side. Horrendous. As I said, Havertz was horrendous. The manager didn't make any changes. Liverpool made their changes. They brought on Jota. They brought on Gravenberch. They saw they was losing in the midfield. They needed legs. And they needed something fresh on the forward line because Gakpo wasn't really giving them anything. Liverpool score after a sustained run of pressure from a set piece that didn't need to be given from Odegaard, who fouls Gravenberch. In the build-up to the set piece, everyone was static. No one was really marking anyone. Trent whips the ball in, and it's hit in by Kivior. Own goal. Own goal. At this point, you're thinking, okay, Liverpool makes 4 changes, and you're thinking, okay, Arteta, make a sub, affect the game. And Arteta takes off Reece Nelson, who was our most threatening player, like for Martinelli. Saka, who's dreadful, he keeps Saka on. He keeps Havertz on, who's offering us nothing. And again, like I say, when does this manager do anything different? When does he change the formation? The only changes he seems to make is he makes us have a back three and just throws forwards on. Like, it doesn't make sense what we try to do. It never makes sense what we try to do. And you could see it. This guy is trash. This guy has been trash. He does not deserve to be in this position going on to 5 years. He hasn't warranted anything. He hasn't shown us anything. Thank you for that FA Cup, but you can now leave, Mikel Arteta. 15 out of 16 competitions you have not won. It's time to go. We no longer need your services. Edu, you can go. Garlic, you can go. You guys can follow Vinay out the door. This is getting beyond ridiculous now. The way we treat these competitions, the way we treat this team, this man management, this squad building experiment is over. We need fresh blood in. And I'm not necessarily talking about players. We need a better manager in. We need a better director of football in. Because right now, this is ridiculous. This is beyond ridiculous when you look at the substitutions and no one can come off that bench where you could say these guys could turn this game around. And it's not just because they lack quality or don't have the quality. It's because they're not going to be used in the right way. There's no plan. It's just throw them on. How the hell are you going to throw on Smith Rowe and Trossard with 3-4 minutes to go? What are they supposed to do? What position are they going to be playing? Because Havertz is still on the pitch. Odegaard is still on the pitch. Rice is still on the pitch. So where are you throwing them on? What are they getting? Like, what is the instruction? At this point, get rid of this manager. We have this winter break. Get rid of him. Leave Albert on as the interim, and then we'll find a manager in the summer. Because right now, this season is spiraling out of control. We never looked like at any point, aside from those early Champions League games, that we are going to do anything this season. From the Crystal Palace 1-0 to the Fulham 2-2 to a Garnacho offside of us losing that Man United game, Chelsea pamming us 2-0 first half, and then Pochettino taking off his attackers. We at no point this year in the cup competitions, aside from the Champions League and the league, have we looked like doing anything. We have been winging it all season long, and at this point, it is time to get rid of this manager. He is a disgrace. Get rid of him. I'll see you guys in the next one.